7:24 p.m. March 4, 25, babalik sa part 2. Evening Richmond Vlog. Wait lang ha, kay magkuan pa ko. Ka-attendance na ko sa PE4. Si Daniel Galam mong nagkuan. Last time si Jeffrey Laraw. Gwapo ang kuan ng gwapo ang gwapo ang filter. Gwapo ko. Good evening. Zoom room is now open. Chat GPT pa ko ani. Ay, dili ko mo chat GPT. Google Gemini lang ko. Ang gitakel diri is all about Lent, renewal and transformation about sa Lenten season. Davao Pag-asa TMC is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting. Join Zoom meeting. So naka-link, click ko sa link. Okay. Siguro na ako ng volume. I'll always allow to open. Screenshot. Zoom workplace. Si Uncle Bal. Bakura po siya nigawa sa balay. Anak ko siya na maganda mo 30 pesos. Wala. Okay ra, 30 pesos. Pag mamanta ng Zoom, okay ra kayo. Okay, mag-join ako.
Do the elliptical and do my workouts. I also got myself a personal coach. And at the start, it was difficult. Particularly, I was really obese. But I endured. And I'm happy to announce that I have lost already around 7 kilos. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I have achieved so far. And I can say that in life, you really have to work for it. There's no substitute for hard work. And with that, I agree with what was flashed earlier that everything in life you have to endure. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Year. Ate Kutatis Master. Wow, congratulations, Toastmaster Mary Joy. That's not a small feat losing that much. Of course, we can only react in awe and say the tugon, sana all, would lose that much. Of course, I acknowledge the person. Our member, Marvin. Marvin, can you show your face? Can you show the finger on your
No,
camera?
wait lang.
We haven't met face to face, but Marvin is one of our new members. Hello, would you like to react to the next topic? Just try to respond. Marvin, are you up to the challenge?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, so let's give Marvin a round of applause and show the next topic. This is the next topic for you. Hope you can see here. What are your challenges and rewards? Or maybe just one challenge, one reward of teaching our culture and traditions to the next generation. Again, what are the challenges, challenge, and reward of teaching our culture and traditions to the next generation? Marvin, the floor is
For me, the challenges are One of the challenges are first is modernization, and then secondly is globalization. Young people are often immersed in globalized culture through the internet and social media, which can sometimes overshadow traditional values, and modern lifestyles and fast-paced environments can make it difficult to find time for traditional practices.
Okay, thank you so much, Marvin, for that response. It's like it's not the first time you're responding to a baby. Have you responded back before this? You try responding to a baby, Marvin? Or was this your first time? Like freezing Marvin on my end. Anyway, thank you so much and congratulations, Marvin, for that response. Indeed, the new generation of millennials or kids nowadays, they're so immersed in the internet, on the internet and social media that we sometimes forget our own traditions. So this is the next topic I'm showing you so that you might be interested to share your thoughts. If you were to introduce someone from another country to a Filipino way of life, which tradition would you teach them first and why? For example, we should know them. What are our traditions you would like to teach someone, a foreigner, first and why? Someone from ICC. What about Postmaster Nana? Would you like to respond to this question, Postmaster Nana?
Toastmaster Eunice, can you please repeat that? I'm actually on mobile right now because of travel.
Oh, but you would like to answer. Okay. So the question
Yeah, I'd
is,
like to answer that. I'd like to answer that.
nice, thank you. If you were to introduce someone from another country to a Filipino way of life, which tradition would you teach them first and why?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster. For me, the first thing that I would probably teach a foreigner to a Filipino or a culture from the Philippines, actually the culture of mano, making mano with the elders. That's one way of putting tradition, respect to our elders, and valuing the presence of the people who been before us. And it's a good way of teaching foreigners of respecting the elders. Did you hear me? Well,
Yeah,
those
yes.
master units.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Let's give Toastmaster Nanan one round of applause first for despite her technical challenge. She's trying to indeed actual Pagmamano is great Filipino tradition that we can cherish as a sign of respect. It's very unique, something that we can probably share to our cultures as well. Next, we would like to invite us to have a lot of mala here for you. The next question is here. Let me show it to you first. Just don't know what about Toastmaster Jeff. thoughts about this quote?
Strength lies in differences, not in similarities.
Yes.
Um, I think, ma'am, for me, it emphasizes the power of diversity. True strength comes from the unique perspective, skills, and experience that individuals bring to a group rather than everyone thinking or acting the same way. Um, example, I can't think any example, ma'am. Wait, I think that's my answer, ma'am. Sorry.
So maybe or thank you so much. And we hope you could share your handsome face to us next time. So indeed, strength lies in the differences, not in similarities, because it's like a knot, diba? It's crisscrossed. There is strength in a knot. Okay, so I think, let me see. I will show you first the quote and see if you would like to respond. I still have one. I think this is the last one. So, would anyone like to share their thoughts? What about our very beautiful goddess of Ghostbuster Venus? Would you like to share your thoughts about this quote from Saint Francis de Sales? Said, "Have patience with all things, and first of all, with yourself. Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself."
Fulfill those tasks. I have my own first every day. But if I don't love myself, I can't love anyone. This is what I do when I am patient with my work, with the people around me, and sometimes with myself. Because there are times in our life that we lose patience in us because we just somebody just rubbed us the wrong way. And you wanted that for me during the family. I wanted things to be done this way for a certain way, and if they don't follow my instruction and something happens, all of it would come back to me, and I would be answerable to the higher ups. So it is important that I have patience and confidence value to myself so that I will be able to be patient with the people around me. Because if I don't have it, they always say, if you don't have it, you cannot give it to others. So, first of all, I have to be patient and teach myself to love myself. And then, it will, everything will just happen in life. Everything will just go around. So, for all of us who are trying to be trying our patience with a lot of people right now because of a lot of things happening. Just be patient. Remember that you first can matter. Trying to ours, we will find
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Venus. Again, a round of applause to Toastmaster Venus and all our host table topics speakers. I think that was my last topic. So thank you once again, Toastmaster Betty. She said that the way of the cross, the time of reflection, is her favorite tradition. Toastmaster Marijoy said, "There is no pain if there is no fear." She, in fact, experienced this herself using faith. Sana all. Toastmaster Marvin said, "Modernization technology has overshadowed the traditional values. Toastmaster Nanan said she would share the pagmamano, the sign of respect to others, foreigners. And Toastmaster Jeff agreed to the quote that indeed strength lies in differences and not in similarities. Toastmaster Venus, of course, said that being patient with yourself is something that is that we should do because you cannot give it if you don't have it. Thank you so much. Very powerful table topics responses tonight. And those first time speakers were actually not that not really halata that it's your first time. Let me just share a little bit when it was back way back when it was my first time. I felt like my response was laden with ahs and ahs, and I'm not sure if the thought came across to the audience. So, congratulations once again to our speakers. And let me end with this quote. I have a quote here that talks about language. If you talk to a man in a language that he understands, that goes to his head. But if you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart in relation to our theme, which is Lent. It is also time for us to espouse our Filipino traditions and culture. So again, as I promised, no one was able to stay throughout table topics, and that's all for my side. Back to our Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Eunice. We learned a lot during the table topics, and we're also proud to hear our new Toastmasters speak like they are full timers. Our brother Muslims also celebrate Ramadan starting March 1 and it will end on March 31. And just like our tradition, Ramadan also it has its fasting. They fast when the sun sets until the sun rises. No food, no water, and no physical activity after dark. And these are these are encouraged for people who are fit and able. And during this time of Ramadan, they spend time for spiritual devotion. They do charity, and they end the day with iftar, or they end the fast at sunset. So this is quite similar to what we do as Christians. And with this, we will end the education portion and proceed with the other side of the Toastmasters meeting, which is equally exciting. We will now move on to our evaluation. And lead us in the evaluation is our very competent and very dedicated Toastmaster, Jenny Indo, as our Toastmaster of the year. Over to you, General Evaluator and Toastmaster Jenny.
Are you willing to renew and transform yourself to be a better version of yourself? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. What are you willing to abstain this Lenten season? For me, I will abstain from social media and devote my time reading the Bible and study the verses of the Bible, reflect on it, meditate, and apply it in my daily life. That is also our Toastmasters journey. Tonight, I am the general evaluator, and evaluation is one of the very important portion of every Toastmasters meeting because in every evaluation, it's a peer feedback and it helps mentor you to transform you to be a better public speaker. And that's how we really value lifelong learning because every day we are a work in progress. That's how I love Toastmasters. It's not just about improving yourself in speaking and leadership, but also it changes our attitude. It transforms us that we really strive to learn on our evaluators, I would like to have a quick recap on what happened during the education portion. So we started at 7:06 p.m. So it's not very late, and because even though some are not yet here in the virtual meeting, we really started on time. So that is really a tradition here in Davao Pag-asa Toastmasters Club. We really start on time. And for the prayer and pledge, so it was really smooth. And my only suggestion is that I suggest that some of our attendees would open their cameras so we could see each other because we are just in virtual room, so it's better that. But I also consider some of the restrictions because of the travel. But if you have the time to open your camera, it would be great that during the pledge and prayer, you have your cameras on. And for our word of the evening, abstain. So I like the word of the evening because it's related to our theme. My only suggestion is that maybe Toastmaster Venus could add some simple idioms that relate to abstain. And to continue our evaluation portion, let us call on our energetic and very active Toastmaster, the goddess of beauty, Toastmaster Venus Roque, our table topics evaluator.
I am going to evaluate the responses that we received during our table topic session. In the table topics, we are given 1 to 2 minutes. So at this time, we will have to encapsulate all the ideas in just that amount of time. This evening, the first reactor is Toastmaster Betty. Toastmaster Betty, I like the way you answer immediately way across. And you join this activity because it makes you make sense. For me, I like your answer that you make me say way to cross. But for some of those people who don't know what the way of the cross is, if they are not Christian, maybe you could expound on what the way of the cross is. Explain the real meaning of that. Maybe get an answer on what that prayer is about, and then how you could ask others if they were not ready. You have to have a call to action for those who might not be that Christian. You would ask them for us Catholics way to the cross. For you who is not a Catholic, tell me what is Lord. So that would have made an impact at the last statement of Lord's action. For those master mentioned, those master mentioned, you really are one of those people who can get a code immediately. You were given a code, but you were able to shift that code to another one that is parallel to what was given. Nothing ever achieved without much change. And then you shifted that to a code that would be easier for you to answer. And then you said, no pain, no pain. So that's the trick on answering people topics. You just don't answer the code that was given to you. You have to give us something that is similar to that code and then be able to expound on that. Relate your ideas on the code that you made. So give an example. And Toastmaster mentioned gave an example immediately for no pain, no gain code. So it's how you answer label one of the things that you are going to answer people. first time to answer a table topic question. And I commend you that you are very brave to answer the question. It's a bit difficult because tradition challenges the work, and if you just have, you would think of much easier if you have sort of a contrast connection and contrast. So that way you would be able to focus on to answer modernization, globalization. But on the other side, what would be the challenges you have given those modernization, globalization, but the rewards is one. So that would have had made your answer completely. You were able to connect the challenge and the rewards that we get from teaching the culture and tradition. Aside from that, that is a good example, a good question, a good introduction on your speech and your answer. I think it was just a bit short, and if they would have really made use of the whole time that you've given to us, and this is the only time that we can talk about. That is commendable of you, Toastmaster Marvin, and for our fourth after Toastmaster Nanan. I know Toastmaster Nanan had a hard time because she's something right now. Toastmaster Nanan, for example of a decision that our country needs to introduce someone is very commendable that you said, Lady Mano, respect to elders and values people. It's, for me, that is a good answer, but you have to expound on that because it was just a bit abrupt that you had said, respect to elders and values people. How would we be able to value people from that from the example. So maybe you can have give example of an experience that you have with a foreigner or not even a foreigner Filipino that was struck by past tradition that we have. So for those master Jeff, I think were nervous because you were able to answer immediately. The introduction that you have is already up there, but then you just suddenly stop. And then I think you had a black eye or what because you just stop with diversity. It was a head level answer that you have sent, even sent live virtual reality that you were connected to diversity. That would have been a good point to expound on. And maybe you could have made an example in the workplace that you have. So we try to practice giving answers to table topics, and either it's good that you answer. That is one of the best things that ever happened to me in Toastmasters because there is no wrong answer. I could answer anything I want to. But later on, we will be able to connect and maybe streamline the answers that we have. And I am also trying to practice because I know I answered, but I think I was just turning around a point and I was already over time. So my answer would have to be evaluated for a seminar. But all in all, thank you for answering the question. You did a great job for all the chapters this evening. And for our
foundation. You are a good listener because you're able to take note of all those specific line of their speech. So congratulations. So my only suggestion, maybe it's better that you have an overview of what's the common speech patterns that were used by our speakers. So they will also know next time how do they do that. They will improve their powerful introduction, their body, and their call for action. Overall, you did great, and I kudos to our table topics master for calling our new members because it's their opportunity to really practice their communication. And I also agree with Toastmaster Venus about our table topics master PowerPoint presentation. The questions are very, the quotes were very relatable. They're aligned with the theme. And the summary, I like reading the summary at the end. It's like you really note of the key points from each speech, so that you also end with like as a table topics master, you also end with call to action at the end. So you just summarize what is the main call to action from all of the speeches. So congratulations. So my only suggestion, um, I think it would be better because during your introduction it's kind of long, so maybe you can shorten it and you might consider like transitions from I like that you react after every speaker. So it's also better that you use that reaction from the speaker to relate it to the next question. For example, your first question is about the habit of the Filipino. So how can you relate it to the code based on that? So every part of your table topics question is connected from one question to the response of the speaker and to the second question. So that's a great that is my suggestion for improvement. And I noticed like it's really a very minimal comment because I noticed in the first speaker you call first the speaker before presenting the question, but it was consistent towards the end. Like you present first the question before calling the speaker. So it's better that you are consistent. So because in table topics contest, the speaker is called first before they are given the question. And also, it's only the last part that you stop sharing. So that is also, it's not just for the table topics master. It also like you should have a Zoom master who will be in charge of stop sharing because I know it's table topics master is already busy with sharing. So every time the speaker would answer, it's better that they stop sharing. So because of our because we are minimum, so it's okay. So congratulations. And in order to us to check how we use the word of the evening and how was our grammar during the speeches and rolling with our and taking up our roles tonight. So our Toastmaster have a dual role. So let us call again Toastmaster Ines as our grammarian for tonight.
Yes, thank you so much, Jen, for that. Our word of the evening was abstain. And I think I only heard one, two, three speakers. I sure did use the word of the evening. I forget. Of course, Jiggy Jen also used it. I think those masters, our teammates used it once. I'm not sure for the others. Were you able to use the word? I was hoping yours in your table topic speeches if or not. Could note if you use the word of the evening, which was abstain. Of course, let's add the word abstain to our vocabulary and day-to-day use. So for the gems, I think I like what Toastmaster Enjoy, our Toastmaster said. No pain, no gain. It's a simple quote but very relatable for sure. Also, Toastmaster Marvin used the word overshadow in referring to how our traditions are overshadowed by the modern technologies. That word is also great, overshadowed. And what else? Toastmaster Venus in saying that we cannot give patience if we don't have it. So we cannot give what we do not have. Also a reflect upon, especially in this practice. I haven't noted much germs in terms of our usage of the language. Just a reminder for us to always be conscious with our subject verb agreement when we use let's say the verb should go with the noun. For example, I did or I do and she does, something like that. So conscious of that also when we use it past
17,808 walking
participle, past
steps.
tense. So you could also be more mindful of using the past as well. Say, for example, uh, I took note. So that's one way of saying it. What else? I'm blocking right now, but you get my point. Let's be mindful of those simple grammar rules that can apply to our speeches in the future. Of course, another tip is like I'm an advocate of this, and it is pronouncing and enunciating words clearly as possible so that our message comes across smoothly and everyone gets it perfectly, but not having any miscommunication when we pronounce and enunciate our words. Right, so that's it for my marriage report. Again, let's use the word abstain. It's not abstain, it's speaking in people topics
Thank you very much, Master Ernest. Wow, that is a great grammarian's report, and I like that you really have a reminder for us because not all of us are major in English or communication, but through Toastmasters we learn by practicing it every day. So we are reminded of the basic grammar rules. So thank you, Toastmaster Ernest. And now, aside from our checking on how
Ako gi-change na kuan. Ako gi-change sa volume. Nag-download kong FX sound.
night, so let's call on Toastmaster Jeffrey for our ACT report. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jen. So good evening, fellow Toastmaster. At the counter, my role was to listen carefully for any bigger words or sounds that may have overused into our speeches such as well, so, like, but, and others. And also, I listened for filler words sound, filler sounds including and So, this meeting was that we can impact clarity and confidence of our delivery. So throughout the meeting, I took notes of these instances and I will now share my report to help us become more mindful and improve our speaking skills. The first, so here are the results. So first is for the word of the evening. So for Toastmaster Venus, I already, I think she used so once, and then for Toastmaster Mary Joy, I have no, record, I think no filler and repetition for Ma'am Yunit Mary Joy. Then next is for Ma'am Yunit is used so once and but once. And then for Toastmaster Becky, I think this is for the table topic. So for Toastmaster Becky, he used filler words so once. And then I already added the and word, so he used that 3 times. I don't think if that's correct. So for Toastmaster Mary Joy for the table topics, he used so once and then but once. And then for Toastmaster Marvin, I think no filler and no repetition of words. And then for Toastmaster Nanan, he used 2 times and then three times. Then during the evaluation, so for Toastmaster Jen, filler words 5 times, tapos for 4 times. And then she used so 6 times, and then like 2 times, and then but 4 times. And then for the topic evaluator, table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Venus, he used filler 5 times, tapos so 3 times, but 4 times. And then for grammarian, Ma'am Eunice, she used 2 times, 3 times, then so 2 times, then but 5 times. So that would be all, ma'am.
Wow, let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Jeff for that detailed counter report. So we are reminded right now to really be careful, because one of the things that when we speak, we utter those words, it's better that we just keep our mouth shut and think, because that is our time that we are thinking about what we will say. So we say, So, now I'm let us go. So you have a great, very detailed. So my only suggestion, so I noticed that you keep on repeating like Toastmaster Mary Joy twice. So you can just call it by person, like you total all of those us and ums. So not per, so so that your report will be just shorter. And also, I noticed that you report Toastmaster Eunice twice also. So you can just summarize it. And who are the winners, the speakers with the less us and but. So because we are reminded actually to reduce it every meeting. And if you have time, it's better that you can flash it and we could see and congratulate those who have, because you only have 2 minutes or 3 minutes for this report. But overall, you did great. So actually, in Toastmaster, we can practice speaking and also listening skills actually. So counter helps. So that's why we change role. We can be the speaker, we prepare our speech, and we also be the evaluator to listen. So all of the skills from reading, writing our speeches, the speaking and listening. So all of the senses will be renewed and transformed here in Toastmasters. So attend a Toastmasters meeting every week. And now, how did we do in our time? So time is very important in Toastmasters. Why is it important? Because when we see some program, typical program in a Filipino program, when we see the program that the speech is just 8:10 to 8:15, nobody really care to follow, right? But here in Toastmasters, that is what I learned here. I was disciplined. Like if my speech is 5 to 7 minutes, I will really prepare and write a speech that is just for how many words? 500 words. That is just equivalent for that period. So because we also respect the time of our listeners, because every part of the program is important. So it's a good practice with us. So let us call on our timer, who will give us the timer report for tonight. Toastmaster Duke.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jen. So, am I audible? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
So, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So, as the timer, I have timed the table topic speakers, also the evaluation speakers. I have also alerted each speakers the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red backgrounds. So I have flashed that earlier. So this will denote the specific times remaining for your speech. Now let me just share my screen for
the record of the time. How about this? Can you see my screen? Okay, so for the table topics, so these are the time that I have recorded. I don't know if I will also include the word of the day. Anyways, for the record, I just included it. So for Toastmaster Venus, for the word of the day, she had 2 minutes and 21 seconds. So it is within the time. For the table topics, first is Toastmaster Becky. She had 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So it is not within the time since table topic should only be 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes. For Toastmaster Mary Joy, she is within the time for 1 minute and 26 seconds. For Toastmaster Marvin, 1 minute and 8 seconds. So the same within the time. For Toastmaster Nanan, 42 seconds. So within the time. Toastmaster Jeff, 35 seconds. And Toastmaster Venus, so she exceeded the 2 minute mark for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So she's not within the time. So we have no prepared speeches, so I have no record for it. Then for the evaluations, we have Toastmaster Jen for the general evaluation. So she had 4 minutes and 45 seconds. And in the instructions, evaluation should not be more than 3 minutes, so not within the time. Now for the individual evaluations for the table topics, so Toastmaster Venus evaluated Toastmaster Becky for 1 minute and 50 seconds, so within the time. For Toastmaster Mary Joy, 1 minute and 7 seconds within the time. Toastmaster Marvin, 1 minute and 44 seconds within the time. Toastmaster Nanan, 1 minute and 21 seconds. Toastmaster Jeff, 1 minute and 47 seconds. And Toastmaster Eunice for 1 minute and 1 second. So that's it for the timer script and live. Back to you, Toastmaster Jen.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Duke, for that very detailed and really prepared an Excel file for all of our time. So I would just like to commend you for preparation. By the way, in Toastmasters table topic session, we have an allowance of 30 seconds. So if the time allotment is 1 to 2 minutes, so they are not overtime yet if they are within 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So most of them are not overtime. So that is a allowance. So every time they see a red, so they have 30 seconds to stop their speech already if they see your background red. And for my general evaluation, I think every portion I react, but I don't know what is our time for general evaluation because it's not in the program. So maybe we could check on that. The particular opening or the closing should be timed, or as our practice, we really do not time general evaluation because the general evaluator reacts every evaluation and also have a summary during the last step. But it's okay. That is the beauty of Toastmasters. Every meeting is an opportunity for us to learn. So it's okay to, it's okay that we're not, because we're not perfect. We are a work in progress. That's why every meeting is time for us to renew and transform ourselves to be the better version. Like me, I will be Jennifer Hinlock version 2.0, not version 1.0. So you can be a better version until version 10.0. That is the spirit of Toastmasters. And let us all congratulate our rotators and evaluators for tonight. So I'm very happy that I saw all of our new members really stepping out of their comfort zone and participating in the table topics and taking on roles, because that's the beginning of your journey to transform yourself to be a better speaker. Well, I challenge you to start making an icebreaker speech so you could introduce yourself to the club. So just start sharing your personal story. That's it. So here we don't judge. We're here and we don't judge.
because we are we accept everyone. So that is how I like here, because everybody is, you can learn from each other. So as a summary of our how we went well in our meeting. So I congratulate that we are on time, and the Zoom meeting room is already open before the start. So it's good that we already have that. And for our Toastmaster of the evening, congratulations. I really like the theme, Toastmaster Mary Joy, our president. So let's give a round of applause to her. I really like the trivia, because not all of us knew what are the pillars, the traditions for every different religion, the Filipino traditions. Although we experience that during childhood, but as we grow older, we are not that active in the, what you call this, the CKK in the community and the parish and the way of the cross every Lenten season. So it's good that the theme is timely, and we could also reflect in ourselves. How can we change ourselves to be a better person? So my only suggestion is, not all during when you introduce those master wins, it's better that you have a short intro also to her during the evening, and maybe a short introduction about how they meditate or what is their tradition during Lenten season. Do our role takers go to quiet places, so that your introduction is relatable to the theme. But overall, that is just a minimal count. But overall, you did great, and I like the theme for tonight. To fellow Toastmasters and guests, thank you for your participation, and I challenge you to never be afraid to transform yourself and renew and attend Toastmasters meeting every week, because it's your chance to be a better version of yourself. Back to our president, Toastmaster Mary Joy. Toastmaster of the evening also.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jen. So before we formally close this meeting for tonight, I just would like to walk you through very quickly to our page. If you have you already registered in the Toastmasters International? So to register, you have to register first, then you log in. Like for myself, I have already registered, so I will just have to log in. Sorry, I have to share my screen first. So this is the login page. I will log in. We will have a formal meeting for this, but just to introduce you to the page. So log in. Then this will bring you to the base camp. So at the base camp, this is where you will choose your pathways. Here is your pathways. Oh, that's the mentor. So sorry. Like for example, for myself, I have chosen the dynamic leadership pathways. So when you open the pathways, there will be choices for you. Like for example, here is your overview, then you will have different levels. So at this point, you just have to, I will leave you to explore the pathways. But you already have your Toastmasters number, so that's necessary for you to log in. Like, so ito yung pathways. Like for example, you're on level 1. This is your icebreaker speech, your first speech. And this will give you
this is going to give you, this is like your toolbox in preparing your speech. So for the icebreaker speech, for example, this will teach you how to get started. So you have here your about the icebreaker, then you have your project checklist, the evaluation, and this will just give you a guide on how to proceed with your icebreaker speech. So with that, I will just open, say, the project checklist. So you have here your what to do. You have to prepare a 4 to 6 minute speech. You write your speech. Then later on, you will be evaluated. And there is also a guide for the evaluation. I will stop sharing now. So please explore our site, the Toastmasters International. And may I get feedback from the new attendees, particularly Toastmaster Marvin? How do you find the program?
It's good.
You're on mute, Toastmaster Marvin.
Davao ka? Chismosa lang ko. From Davao ka, Toastmaster Marvin.
Ma'am?
Davao ka, karon.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can we take a Zoom fee first before we proceed? Yes, please turn on your camera. Let's take a group picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and you wear your best smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, maybe another one, wacky. Sige, 1, 2, 3. Ano ba yung, maybe let's do the prayer. The praying pose. Para in line with the Lenten season, okay? So, okay, praying pose. 1, 2, 3, pray. Okay, that's it. Back to you, Fresmer Jules. We're back to you, Toastmaster Marvin. How do you find the meeting?
I find it very exciting and good, and it's okay in general. Thank you.
Nag-work sa Mars, sa Davao.
I am college student.
Student?
Yes, third year.
Thank you.
Assumption College of Davao.
Sa Assumption, sa akong alma mater. Sa akong alma mater dito sa Assumption. Okay. So, diba? Alma mater, elementary o high school. Assumption man to. And, sila siya, pinit naman na. Kanang need lang ko volunteers. If you want to be the general evaluator, you want to be the whole topics evaluator, imulan dyan ko ninyo. Kung kayo ko para mag-practice mo. This is the safest platform that you can have. Para mapaktisan ninyo, minaw naman po legally of so that's how we do it. Everyone is learning. And until now, ako may 2017 pagalit ko, tapos I'm still learning from Toastmasters. So, we need to have your icebreaker speech, because that's the way that we are going to, it's the speech that will introduce you to us, that we will learn something ang speech. So,
you have a glimpse on your training and life. Ako naman gigis po mo, pumutana lang ako dito sa mo nag-practice. Ang na siya. So, kung naamoy kuan, pangutana, questions that would have, you can always reach out to us now about your speech, if you want your speech, because in Toastmasters, you're going to be a member, you will also be given a mentor. So, who would you like to be your mentor so that they would guide you kung asap kay ito man po nidikan naman po even as na kung nagapon ni mentor. So, kung mag-imog speech, sometimes you want your speech to reach out, or if you're going, because last time wala mo nag-attend mag-fancy illness, yung manager, nag-apilog contest. So, makapatay contest ang na. So, para mag-learn din ninyo, mabaga-baga na ang mga naong kumakasin na sa contest. Ako, nabaga dahil ako na volunteer. So, that's how we do it, diba? They will have to listen. They cannot do anything. So, that's the nice thing about it. Kung sila oras 8:27 na, napakotong oras.
So, for next meeting, it's going to be in the InfoSoft office. So, Marvin, if you're familiar with the CAP Center, so we hold our meetings there at 7 p.m.
For the next week.
No, that's going to be on 25 tayo, Venus, no?
Every other week. If you want kasi, if you kuan, every other week.
18 pala, sorry.
The first week is, ano ganito? Ang kuan. Ang date, ang date. So, now it's 4. 18 would be the next meeting. So, 18, that would be face-to-face.
Okay.
Okay, so sa 18, it was going to be we're going to prepare the icebreaker speech. We are here to help you. Volunteers who would like to start.
Yes.
Pwede na ba si Duke and Jeff and Marvin?
Ayun sama.
So, kung gusto ninyo, di ba nawadaan ang gusto mo? Kailan yung evaluator sa mo?
Guess lang mo. Tao-tao lang sa amin.
Hello?
Ito sila sa prayer pledge word.
Prayer, pledge,
Pwede sila mag-pledge. Hinahinay mo na lang.
okay, yung timer. Kasi ako, nakalimot, di ko matay. Sige na kung paminaw ba, nakalimot na dahil ko masiganin na diyan. And then, I was the timer last Saturday. Tapos sa contest. Pero hindi ko kalimot o patay sa katong kuan. Kanang timer gali na katong sa box gali katong na-red yellow or stoplight. Pero kung may nagdupat yan na ang kuan. So, and the other one that waman din na timer is a crucial day ang timer. Because if you're going to exceed with the time, you're going to be overtime disqualified. If you are below time, under time, you are still going to be disqualified. So, kuan din ang timer. Naagit siya, crucial din ang timer niya. Kasi kuan sa content, even just only at kuan, kaya na 2 minutes, kaya mo pang 31 or 32 seconds, kuan na, disqualified na siya. So, mga na ang ato ang kuan sa tangin. Pero kanang usahay murag na bawon wala ang time, but during the contest it's very strict ang time. So dito na ako na-conscious. Wala nga pag-ipupasan ko. Pero bahala na ako. Pero nung timer kasi yun lang ang speech. Congratulations to Ma'am Mary Joy and to Ines and to Ma'am Fran. Kayo mag-speech din sila. Napunta ko kung nakapaminaw mo sa ilahang speech. the next time. You can attend the Division E contest this coming March 22. That would be at least 30. Parang, lahat na ninyo makita ang mga speeches. Bago, mag-enjoy mo ang live video. Para makuha mo nga kami susunod ng speech for you. Okay. Kasi yung mga manager na kung nakaisikot.
Sige, so for next meeting, we are open to your icebreaker speech again. Si Toastmaster Nanan, Toastmaster Marvin, just give us a message if you are already ready. And with that, we will put this meeting to a close. See you on March 18. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
So again next time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Marvin, if you're ready na to tell ang speaker speech.
Yes po, okay po.
Duke as well as Jeff. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Timing na po no. Bagura po gi-aircon, bagura gi-essence fan. Nahuman na ang Zoom meet. Nalit ko sa Zoom for ang 1 hour and 8 minutes lang din. Ito kayo speech now for next. So it means wala one. Wala tayo face to face. Ay, wala online meeting for March 11. Pero ang next meeting sa March 18. Goodbye guys. Para tusotan. Bye-bye. It's 8:30 p.m. Ang battery percentage 29%. Mag-charge po cellphone guys. I love you.